Hi, hello everyone. Hi, buddy. Hi, Dave. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Prime subscription. I really am thankful because I never expect that. Also, hi, Orchid. Happy to see ya. We're starting strong. Hi, Boxy. Look at that sound. The nostalgia. I am. Good morning. Hope you are feeling fine today. That you are getting up with energy. Today I am actually rather sleepy. I don't know why, I've been sleepy the whole day. I think I was too nervous yesterday, like I've been berating in place, and maybe that's why I feel so sleepy today. Why was I nervous yesterday, you might ask? Well, here's the thing, and I will be like reminding this through the stream. Just look at this. And I don't know if maybe the audio is getting mixed in here. Yeah, it's getting mixed. Let me just... Whoop, there we go. Look at this. Like, we will have a reveal in just less than a week, actually. Just a few days. I really should make emotes of Harante Gang. Like, seriously, I will actually start looking for someone to commission for them. I got already a few names in mind, so we will be looking into that next week. But seriously, look at her. Look at that look. Look at that happiness. Yeah, I actually made all of those animations myself. Like I don't even use humanoid rigs. I use generic so I can actually scale and do a little bit more of cartoony animations. And yeah, that sadly means I have to make all of the animations. I cannot just import walk cycles or anything. But you know, I enjoy making those and I think it looks better if it's unique work. So yeah, I cannot wait to be able to show more. Oh, thank you, Boxy. I really
Yomo Gato,
improve a
drink
lot.
some water.
Alright, drinking some water. Thank you, buddy. Alright, so I will for now hide this video and I will show it again in a bit. Because I wanted to reach all of the new people that join through the stream. Also, I will start with the shoutouts. I'm always late with those, I'm sorry. But I will be doing those as we go. For now, let's go to Blender. Already? Oh, thank you, buddy. You didn't have to. Thank you so much. Seriously. You are the baddest of the bats. Seriously. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to react, like so many emotions. I am sleepy, but also I am excited about the game, but also I am nervous about how it will go. But also you are always super nice. But also I am sleepy. So there we go. So yeah, like in last stream we were working on the antivirus beer. Um and we got like the base shape. I will change some things a little bit because I think I need wider shoulders for the straps in the armor. So I will modify both at once and just make her have slightly bigger shoulders. There we go. Alright, I think this works better. In any case, how's everyone doing? Please tell me how's the week treating ya? What's new? What you got planning for the weekend? Because I always love to hear. I think I won't even unwrap the hair. The hair we can do some cheeky things later on. Pretty good. Oh, that's cool, okay. That's life, actually, getting to work on models. I've been working on a lot of them off camera lately. We're with the best. Hey, I 100% believe in you, buddy. You are an amazing dev, and you are going to make things work. You'll see. Alright, so I think I will start adding sims in here. Because we got a mini game. Let's see. We got Maya in here, and she's running on the treadmill. And we got a mind rate test. It's cool because last stream we only got number rates. Ready, set, and go. And we got Aggie, we got Jan, we got Marina, and we got Voltabla. All of them participating in the race today. I'm thinking someday when I get to work on the minigames on the stream again, I will add a few quality of life things, like showing everyone's name on the bottom. Maybe showing who's closest to the goal or something like that. I think we can do something like that. For now, it seems everyone's a little bit confused. But Marina has a white. Oh my god, this Aggie. Aggie just bounced off Marina's back. There we go. Congratulations, Aggie. Hi, Lion Fire. Welcome. Now, those are fun. So I think I will first look at. Ow! Who was that? It's what they say. Ow! Hi, Yoni! I was going to say thank you for ow, but I will refrain. My head just.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you, Maxine. Oh, that's cool to know, buddy. Aggie is such a cool guy. So yeah, let's go and see how's the UV unwrapping. Because we started working with a template model that I made before. So a lot of it is actually unwrapped already. Just not in the very best way. So I'm thinking I will scrap most of this and fix other things. We can fix the hand, for example. The hand just makes sense.
I've got a good joke for you. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese.
Oh my god, that's... I don't know if that's amazing or terrible, Jam. I will give you an hour either way. Let me check something real quick. There we go. Alright. I got all of the windows in place. Alright, so I'm thinking I will try and fix some of these UVs. The rest I will just rework. Like the hand is okay. The feet are probably okay, I think. I will just move this over here. As well as this. There we go. I think most of it is okay. The chest we will separate, probably. This we will have to unwrap separately. What else we got? This is the tail, I think. The tail needs to be unwrapped separately too. The head we will probably change. We'll see. For now, let's work on the tail. The tail is easy, I think. There we go. Easier to work with. And we need to make this a thing, of course. Like this is the inside. Probably this, so it spreads open and we can make this part. And this is probably not going to be seen as much, so I will just do this instead. This part we can get rid of, actually. This will just be a pixel in the texture. So we will unwrap. And let me see, because this should be a theme too. Alright, so this is the inside of the tail. And this is the top part. Which I will just kinda rotate like this. More or less, yeah. There we go. And this can be rather small. It can be like over here, for example. Let me see what else we got in here that needs to be unwrapped in a different way. This part of the head probably doesn't even need to be here. This is going to be the face, so we will unwrap like separately for a different material. No, about this, no, that's a tricky one. We want the nose to be included in the front, so I will add another subdivision in here to make things a little bit rounder. Alright, and I think this should work. So we can now pick out of this and just unwrap again. And let me see, this is the front, should be over here. This is the snout, should be over here. We got the center, so we can know if things are shaped correctly. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see better. Alright, so moving things over here, more or less. Yeah, kinda, I think. Hey, who's spooking me? Who's killing me? It's Favor. Hi. Hi, Favor. Happy to see ya. How you doing? What a combo. You really made all of them sync. I'm thinking since we are a few more people than before, I will add something real quick. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. You just come at the right time. I am just showcasing this little thing that I revealed. And next Tuesday we will see more details. For now, I'll just make it a little bit tinier, maybe over here, and deactivate it for a while. And just do this. There we go. And I will remind it later. Also, I'm just noticing that we are not having music. There we go. I kinda muted it so we could see it so it wouldn't interfere with the video. I just remember now. I'm sorry. Oh, hi Aki! Happy to see ya! Yeah, okay, that's Blender. We are working on a character that you can see in the corner. It's an OC that will be part of the streams. She will be wielding the Van Hammer. And that's right, exactly what Buddy said here. You just won a race. Like, you are good at those minigames, Aggie. Like, you wouldn't believe. But I think this should be okay, not a lot of deformation. We can even do something like this, make things a little bit easier. There we go. And now here we only got one material. I will add another. We got jam materials in here. I have to do some cleaning later. In any case, this will be face. And we can assign it. And everything else can be body. There we go. So if we go to material preview, yeah, it works. Alright, so we can continue with this and let me see what else. The ears need some unwrapping too. We already got rid of that, so we can actually make it easy, to be honest. This should actually be enough for the ears to be unwrapped evenly. There we go. Now let me see, this is the top, so we got the top at the top and the bottom at the bottom. And this one is also correct in position, so there we go. Let's just make everything a little bit easier for us. What a banger. I don't know why Sonic soundtracks are always so good. But they are, so we are just here to enjoy. Oh, hi Michael! Hi there! Happy to see ya! Hello, hello! We are working on the antivirus. Oh, is voice double? It shouldn't really. Let me check something real quick. Oh, we got the mic double. That's true. Why? There we go, fixed. Should be working correctly now. I'm sorry for the scuff. I apologize. Thank you for letting me know. To be honest, I always have trouble with these things. Sorry, it's just that I have the source double for some reason. One of them is taking like the generic microphone, which is set to the current one, and the other is specifically listening to the right microphone. I don't know why. In any case, let me just select the body so we don't see the face in here. And the ear can be over here probably. We got a lot of space, to be honest. What else? We got the arms in here. The arms are a little bit weird. We got some faces that are missing. So let's actually look into it and see what's wrong with this. Alright. Already seeing some weird shapes in here. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, so this and this can just be merged like so, and this is the weird shape. This, and this. Okay, so this can also be merged. There we go. Mystery solved. Alright. I think the same thing happens with the leg. There we go. Alright. Body is over here. Got this part. This I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be this. So we'll just move over here. Alright. So let's also unwrap the armor. Let me see. I will just make this and this seams. Same with this. We got already this one, so this should work more or less correctly. It should spread. Just like so. Alright. Yeah, it kinda works. There we go. Oh hey, the husband! The husband himself! Hi there, happy to see you here. We are working on a beer, exactly. How's it going? Polar beer is a vibe, to be honest. Also, it's kind of a pun because the reason I went with a polar beer is because we are working on an antivirus. I remember the panda antivirus, and I went, hey, wouldn't it be fun if instead of panda it was just polar bear? So we got polar antivirus. Going good, happy to hear that, to be honest. Everyone remember to be kind to yourselves and to everyone else, because whoa, the world sure needs more kindness and more love and more positive vibes and probably more polar bears. There we go. Yeah, more or less. We can like tweak things later on as we go. All of these triangles I think I will just add over here and we'll get the correct orientation later. Alright, so this part should be probably... We know the body is not going to mirror on either side, so I think we can move this over here and move this over here. Hi V, hi L, happy to see you!
Intercepted a transmission from the poly that says this. Crashes through the wall, tis I, DMG the poly, the one and only.
Hi DMG! Happy to see you, how's it going? You know what, it's been only a bit, but I will show the video once again. Let me just check a couple things in here to ensure we
Hey
don't get...
Molgato. Ilpec has a message for you. It says, Big gay.
Big gay, okay, that sounds amazing, to be honest. Big feature. Alright, so let me mute the music for a sec, and look at this! Wouldn't you look at this? Seriously, we will be watching this next week. We will be reacting to the whole Top Hat showcase. If it's half as good as the last one, it will be amazing, like seriously. Full of banger games. Hi Brand, happy to see ya! And of course it will be a trailer and a reveal for my next game, which you are seeing right now. I am beyond excited, I am super nervous, but I'm also so happy to finally get things out. Oh, you didn't watch the last one, you missed out. It was chock full of amazing games. Seriously, like it was the best showcase in the whole no E3 thing. Thank you, El. By the way, for everyone who doesn't know it, El here is the dev behind Tiny Life, which is a Sims-like, but it's also pixel art. It's just so cool. Feel free to plug a post about your game here, El. I think
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. Molgato, he's our cat. Polly's low and wears a hat.
That's a good one. I never thought I would be the subject of a haiku. Hi, Dwell One! Happy to see ya! How's it going? These both shapes I think will be easy to, like, we will just make sure that everything is marked as a scene, and then we can just like get things together. There we go, so we get big block that we will use for both blacks. Same with this. We don't really need to make sure that they coincide just yet, we will do that with everything. There we go. Oh, we got Cannonball playing in the playlist. Slight headache, pandemic will hard work. Hey, take it easy, rest, get a headache, treat it. I'm doing fine, I'm just really sleepy today, I think, as a result of being super nervous yesterday. Alright, we got this part done. Next we can go for this. And for this we will do something similar, just making sure that we don't get the subdivision. Actually, you know what, I will just mark everything and then make sure that none of this is a sin. There we go, this worked. Also these two. Nor the top ones. There we go, with this we got like everything separated, and we can actually make sure everything's correct. We got this part, these two are the sides. This goes on top, over here. Yeah, something like this. Who else you run, by the way? Doing well, how's development? I will say that you are an absolutely rad dev. For everyone who doesn't know, I'm talking about Adventure, which is an amazing platformer project that Brad has been working on with the rest of his team, by the way, because they are a bunch of amazing, talented people. They've been working on it for years. Hey, we got another minigame. Let's see who's participating this time. We got Multi-Wheel, and we got a number race this time. So let's see who are the participants. We got Volta, we got Maple again, we got Pangolin, and we got Dave. Rooting for Dave, actually. You know what, Dave? We are all on your side. Love you all, but Dave deserves some medals in here. Because we can see him dancing if he wins. Oh, but I think it's going to be Maple, maybe? Hey, he's Dave! But we cannot see him! Also, again, big shoutouts to my lovely wife, which I love dearly. She brought me iced coffee to combat sleepiness. So, it's wife guy mode. There we go. There we go. Have you ever been so in love with your wife that you needed to wear merch of her?
Hey boss. Incoming message from Polly. It reads, "This is an Ayase appreciation post. Have a good day."
Oh, thank you. Hey, everything comes with time if you are set to it. But you know, if you have a significant other and you would like for them to bring you iced coffee, you know what you gotta do? Right now, no expectations, just do it. Make iced coffee for them. Go ahead, take the first step. They who ice coffee first will be iced coffee later, if that makes any sense. No, but seriously, like, there's nothing better in this world than caring for the people you love, so do that freely, as much as you can. Hey, that works, hell.
Got a message from our pal Polly. They say the following. Remember kids, kindness is punk as fuck.
Hell yeah, that's right. And hey, that's a really beautiful anecdote, man. For our wedding, we made our little figurine for the cake ourselves. I think it's the most similar thing that we got. That didn't get the body. The pronunciation is just so funny. I think Jam does that on purpose, to be honest. All this talk about pronunciation though reminded me, you know what I should do for the streams? I should enable captions. Like there is an OBS plugin for that. No joke, I think that will actually help me improve my pronunciation. Because I will see in real time if whatever I said is a real word or not. Which often it isn't, but you know. I'm just so happy that you all indulge me in my weirdness every day. Oh, sorry, yeah, I am sorry. Like, for all of the lurkers and the new people, my accent is just because I'm Spanish, and you know, our education in English is a bit lacking. Like, at least in my generation, I bet things are a little bit better now. But we started early. We started in like third course of elementary school. But since a lot of kids didn't follow up, like every year we will almost restart our education in English every year. Thank you, El. I'm a little bit lost on that message. Akon? I think I lost some context, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, like seriously, I want to improve because I'm Spanish. And you know, I have a better English pronunciation than average in here. But that doesn't amount to much, seriously. Our level is so low. Alright, so I think I will now select only the body and I will export TUVs if I find the option, because this menu has become gigantic overnight. There we go. Oh, you got the closed caption subtitles on? That's cool, that's amazing. I didn't know I had those on. I wish I was seeing those myself right now. But anyway, I think I probably just add them baked into the streams. So we got like a custom UI, and also they appear in the bots when I upload them. I must have activated them when tinkering in the past and just forgot about it. I am sorry, but hey, happy mistakes. Huh, that's strange. I will add them baked in the streams though. That would be for the best. Like that will get rid of that kinda problem. Anyways, I think since we know what everything is, I will get this. Actually, let me export again because I don't think I checked the options. There we go. Yeah, we got 128 and it should be like 128 instead. There we go. Alright, so we just exported this, and if I go to Ace right now, you cannot see anything, but I just drag this in here, and there we go. We got the texture. And this is like a nice test for pixel stretching, because I can add a new layer, move this down if I am allowed to do so. How was this thing? There we go. No. How did I move layers around? Because there was a way. Is this? Yeah, there we go. Or not really, but whatever. Anyway, we paint this one white. We save. Come here to Blender. And now we can see, like most pixels are not too transformed. We got a decent spread, maybe the arm needs a little bit of tweaking, so let's do that. And let's get rid of any weird twisting. Let me see. There we go. Better overall. This part is a little bit weird. So we just be moving things until they look right. like that. There we go. Hey, I think you will kill it at 3D art because you make nice pixel art. Not only nice pixel art, but like really a small pixel art. And the highest challenge with low poly is getting detail in small constraints. It's like, how do I get this whole thing in this small number of polygons? How do I get detail in this small texture? You working with small pixel art, like you got like excellent base for that. Like you will start with a slight advantage that most people don't have when they start out. Right, maybe moving this up a little bit. Right, this looks almost okay. This should move over here. We don't really care if the bottom is a little bit deformed because it's the bottom we'll see the least. Alright, I think the arm is okay. Let's see what else. Chest we won't worry about because this will probably be a flat surface. In the texture later we will add some armor in there. The torso though, the rest of the torso is what we should care about. And it's over here, alright. I think it's pretty good. This part, however, is a little bit yeah, we need a little bit more of detail in that part. Maybe this can come over here. Maybe. Side seems okay though. Can go a little bit over here too. This part seems okay too. Just rounded the shape so they fit. And this happens because we use a base mesh that we had from an earlier stream. And you know, it's not the same exact shape. So it's bound to get a little bit deformed. Alright, works well. Leg seems to be pretty good, to be honest. Same with the feet. What about the neck? The neck could use some working. Maybe we need wider shoulders in here. Yeah, something more like this. It's okay if they stop like resembling the texture underneath, because we will rebake everything again. There we go, way better. We just want to make sure that there's no deformed pixels in here. That's all. Now about the torso is interesting, it's tricky. We got this, okay. We got this, okay. So this actually is coming over here. All of these go together, I think, is what is happening. But of course that will make a lot of deformation. So I think this should go up like this. Again, we will make the shoulders wider. There we go. And again, don't worry too much about the chest. It's okay. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wexman. Happy to see you, dude. How's it going? I thought you were following already. I probably should be checking if I follow a bunch of you too. You're cool. How's it going? Alright, I think I will just move everything in here a little bit like this. And remember, our only concern right now is that the pixels don't get too deformed, except in the chest area, which we will remake anyway. Alright, so this needs to be changed. There we go, way better. There we go, way better deformation. The ear seems to be alright too. Tail too. Hands, no doubt about it. You don't need to apologize. Seriously, like, you know what is happening to me? Like, there's so many mutuals in here that I don't follow on their streams because I've only talked with them on stream and I was too busy to go follow, and and I should like go through a list and start following everyone. Also, as you can see, X, I am wearing the official wife guy garments. Cause, you know, you gotta be proud of being a wife guy. It's the wife guy lifestyle. May everyone become a wife guy or a husband guy or a themselves guy, to be honest. Because you know, loving everyone else is fantastic, but we gotta love ourselves too. Nah, she doesn't have a Molgato outfit. She's in indeterminate hiatus with streams. Things didn't go well, so she's just taking an indeterminate break. She's still in here, she still pops up. She's still working on the cross stitch with her other account, which I will endlessly shield. Alright, Elle, have a fantastic day, okay? See you soon. Alright, I think this works, so what I will do now is again export UV layout. Here we get the 128 thing. Export. And there's no change just yet. But if I close this and open it again, duplicate, and in this one I just Make it white. Alright. There we go, much better. I'm thinking perhaps the pixel density is a little too low. So we might need a higher resolution for the texture. Maybe we need 256 if we want it to look nice. Oh, thank you, iPhone. It's been really fun to work on, to be honest. Like, this part is okay, but some others are a little bit too crowded though. So yeah, let's actually do the same thing again. But double the resolution. There we go. And I can reload things. There we go. We got the face on top though, so actually let me just try this again. Because I forgot to select only the body. There we go. Speaking of race, let's see. We got another minigame, and we got the himself running the wheel, and we got another number race. So let's see. We got Maple, we got Pangolin, we got Gauntlet Queen, and we got Scarlet Maverick. And everyone seems to be running for the lowest number. But we are starting to see differences now. And it's a really tight competition right now. I guess it will be decided here. And Maple wins! And it's actually a tie with Pangoblin. As you can see, both of them dancing. Oh, that emote boxing. That's amazing! It's just so funny. I am every day I am happy that I decided to go with this, because I almost didn't, but it's just so fun to see. Alright, so let's go back in here. Why is it not loading? There we go. Alright. So we can just do this for now. Ow! What was that for? It doesn't look any different. Did we really export at 256? Or did I forget? No, it's again. There we go. Fixed. Well, I hope you had fun. Who am I kidding? I am having fun with the boxes myself. Alright. There we go. Yeah, much better. We got way more air in this texture now. So let's actually start working on this. I think I will do it the classic style, going here to a sprite and just getting the details in. Thank you, Suna. Happy to see you here. So let me get the reference. Do I have it in here? Yeah. Not this one. Let me just go real quick. I'm sorry you cannot see anything. Let me just grab the reference because I have it in this folder. There we go. Alright, now you can see this. So now we can pick colors from this. So what I'll do is I will just invert the selection and make a new layer. And here I will just paint. Like this is the arms. Something like this. And then we get the white fur. Alright, so with this we got like the arm, right? I don't know why the shortcut is not working anymore. And I think it should be shorter. I think it can be like over here, this part. So yeah. There we go. Even shorter though. There we go. So this is the arm. And I will make sure that everything in here is in pixels. There we go, so we know that we can get rid of 1 pixel over there. We don't have any cuts in here either. This thing is a little bit deformed, so we will try and fix it. There we go. Alright. Love that emote, everyone. Alright, so we will slowly try to make things to not deform too much. Yeah, something like this. We will micro tweak later on, if need be. For now, we just want to make sure that we got the shapes right. And I will also get some shadows in here, because we really don't have any. But we will just get them. We'll make the shadows slightly blue and just like get the muzzle. Let me check which part it is. This is the bicep, goes roughly in here. Maybe something like this. Kinda, I should raise this way more. So I will just do that. And you know what? This will help if this layer was on top, to be honest. So I just do this and lower the opacity. There we go. So now we can kinda see where everything is. Alright, so also in this layer I will like get rid all of these islands so it doesn't affect our colors and we can pick the right colors. Alright, so I think it will be Something like this. Big muscles. Also a bit of this. There we go, maybe a little bit bigger. There we go. So we actually have some anti-alias. All right. Not bad. This should come way more over here though. This should become wider, I think. Yeah, but we are doing things right. Right. And it's a little hard to do it this way, but we'll see. Oh, this part is completely deformed. There we go. Little bit better, but this needs to go way further. Like over here. And this should just do something like this. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, and this kinda works. See, this is why smarter people like Boxy paint directly on the model. I think I will move this over here. Yeah, this is way better. But this goes way lower. Because we got the elbow over here. Alright.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Drinking some more water. Music so far is dry in my throat. Hi, Cuphead. You know what? That deserves a second drink. I think something like this can look nice. We can even have a little bit of a highlight in here. Alright. And this is probably one of the hardest parts of this model, to be honest. There we go. There we go, there we go. I'm liking this. I'm liking where this goes. There we go. I think I will lower this like couple of pixels. Oh yeah, joints are a nightmare, but you know what's even worse than joints? Joints that are full of muscles that you need to shade. Those are the best. You cannot rely on just a little bit of flat texturing in there to hide the formations. It's pain, but hey, we are getting there. We got a muscle down. There we go, I think this is looking better. There we go. Alright. This probably needs to go... Yeah, this actually is not too bad. Like, we can just do this. Alright, let me check this other part, because we really don't want this darkness in here. We probably need to get rid of it. Like, it should be just a small part, maybe a little bit over here. Like maybe this part just is this middle tone? Yeah. And then we can actually add a little bit more of shadow over here. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. We can even make this go a little bit over here. Just like this. Let's see.
Yo.
Almost.
The poly has got something to say. It goes. Since you decidedly seem to be the romantic type, what's your favorite love story in a game?
Oh, my favorite love story in a game. That's interesting. There's not many that I think did it well. I will say this, and let it not be a precedent. Probably in Final Fantasy VIII, not the main one, not Squall, definitely not Squall. Laguna and the tragic love story between him and actually both of his loves, to be honest. I forgot the name of most characters, but he had this relatable young puppy love with a singer, but just when he scored a date with her, he went missing, and she didn't know. She was devastated for her whole life until eventually she moved on with someone else. In his adventures while being lost, Laguna also found love somewhere else, but alas, he got lost again. And she died, and you know, it's like poor guy couldn't catch a break. Alright, let me see, cause this one is tricky. I think probably I shouldn't give it too much thought, because there will be armor in here. I would say Final Fantasy IX also had a good one near the end, but it's just a little bit just because. I'm a sucker for secondary characters though, so I love that Steiner got with Beatrix, because they are like both sides of the same coin. And for all of Beatrix badassery and power and skill and professionalism, she took way longer than Steiner to realize what was afoot and where her loyalty should lie. So I think it's cool that they got together and kinda share their strength and weakness. But seriously, like, there's not many love stories in video games that I remember vividly. What is your favorite, actually? Please let me know of more of those. Let me see, we got a highlighting here, so we got an actual color to work with. Alright. Also, a lot of Robo is a game I want to try. I've been getting a bit more into emulation lately, so maybe after Earthbound I will get to it. Alright, let's see the general shapes in here if they work. Oh, we kinda did it. It's not bad. We are not too off. We need to raise this a little bit, like over here. But other than that, it's not bad. Of Final Fantasy IV, I have very faint memories of. I really enjoyed that game, but I don't remember what was the love story in there. Right, I think this kind of works, probably. And Final Fantasy III I haven't played, actually. Everyone swears by it, so I think I should try to at some point. Alright. At this point I think I should actually get all of these. Mark Assassin, not this one, and just add this to the arm. At this point I think I should do that. There we go. We'll just hide this. So let me see, what is what in this scenario? We got this face and we got this face. Okay, so this one just goes over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we can actually texture the shoulder too. Hi Ambient! Welcome back! Oh, that happens in a lot of old RPGs. Like, for example, I love Lufia. Lufia 2, actually. I didn't play the first one. Like, there's this girl from the hometown of the protagonist that loves him. But nothing gets out of it when he rejects her for the female party member. Because she really has nothing more to her personality than being a girl. and she just cries, and another party member comforts her, and then they never talk about it again. Alright. Probably should cut a little bit over here. Bring this up to... There we go. I think this will work. Because we can even add a little bit of this in here. Oh, hell yeah, this is sick. We can now add a little bit of shadow in these faces. Yeah, something like this. So we can have a little bit like this. And this is over here. There we go. Oh, this is not good at all. We should go way lower. There we go. Alright. These two, however, they don't fit at all. Because I think it's these two that need to fit. Alright, and now is when I can come in here and just make things fit. There we go. It's because of this. How do I make this fit with this, to be honest? Because this needs to go in here, it's so weird. Maybe this goes over here. Yeah, exactly. This is what is happening. There we go. Alright. We figured it out. Everyone, we solved the puzzle. Oh yeah, this reminds me actually, Persona 3 has a really good... That's a really good thing in regards to lobs. It's not like the love story is very good because, you know, the main character is to some degree just a stand-in for the player. It's a blank canvas, but the other characters are not. And here's the thing, like, beware of possible spoilers. Do you know how the game ends? It ends like in a gut-wrenching tragedy. But in what they call in the remake episode, I guess, which is called The Answer, in the original well, not the original, the first release in PlayStation 2, you see how every party member reacts to that in the months after, and there is resentment between potential love interest, there is grief, there is feelings, and it shows that love is not just a happily ever after story. It's got ramifications when you get out of that context, like it happens in that game. I don't know, I think it's real interesting. Alright, I think we got a good arm in here. I will apologize for being super slow today. Like, I fully expected this day to be modeling the whole character, like texturing the whole character, but instead we just made the arm. But hey, I am sleepy today. I can do this. I can just be slow. I am allowed to do that. The good thing is we don't need as much detail in the whole model. Let's go with the legs now. The legs are easy too, even though we got some muscles. Because we got this part in here. And what I will do is bring this down, make this straight. Hey, who made me tiny? Slow is so small, you realize the letters. Yeah, it happens. Like we can just have fun with letters and make shit up. Alright, so I will just make this fit. Then get this to be a little bit wider, just like so. Alright. I will export this again, but as a separate image, just to make sure that we don't overwrite anything. There we go, UV. Because now we can actually come here and add this on top. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we can even do this. Get rid of this, so we got a good reference. And now we can paint this part. And this will be like probably the whole thing the same color. There we go. So we can now pick the highlight and just add a little bit of it in here. And actually we don't even need to add the highlight. The cut is going to be lower. So I will just pick the darker color, paint the bat shape, there we go. Maybe a little bit rounder. Yeah, something like this. We can even maybe add a little bit of a highlight in here. Not much though, because it's a shiny material. Alright, not too bad. We can move things around, I think. Yes, so we can make things fit a little bit better. And I think this kinda works. It gets a little bit weird over here. Nothing we cannot fix with a little bit of tweaking. It's this triangle that needs changes. There we go. This works, alright? We can even add like a little bit of triangles in here. Or even raise this. I think the shadow should go a little bit higher. Yeah, something like this.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads, VOD. TV.
I don't know why we end up dedicating as much time to bots as we do in here. I think they are just hard to make. There we go. I think we can lower this over here too.
Hey Mole Gatto. Poly has a message for you. It says, pardon my French but, fess.
Alright, I think this should work.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little
Yeah, way
Norwegians.
better.
It reads, with our coding and 3D modeling, we are all about ifs and buts.
You are always full of puns, buddy. I don't know how you do it. You wake up in the morning and have pans for breakfast. Maybe it's the pancakes. Alright, I think we can add a little bit of creases in here. Yeah, something like this. Let's try. It's not bad, to be honest. It's pretty decent. There we go. We can probably make this a bit smaller too. Like, we don't need as much of a crease. There we go, and we probably just make it go like this. Yeah, I think this works. This works wonderfully. So let's start working on the lower part of the torso now. We can work on the legs later. By the way, I don't know what happened that views dropped like crazy. Maybe I was being too slow today. I was just gonna show the video again, but I think we are the same people that saw it before, so probably no need. Perhaps it's a sign that today is a chill and slow day by design, and that's all that we should strive for today. Which is not bad, to be honest, like it's healthy from time to time. Alright, so we will work on the front of the body first. There we go. Alright. Fits well. I think so. Yes, maybe. Who knows? So let me see. We should probably add some shadows over here. There we go. Hand-painted shading is hard. Oh, I think this looks okay in terms of shape, but should be way lower. There we go, maybe. Thank you, buddy. Now let's see. We got the gut to work with. We need to add like a little bit of shine over here, the belly button, and then maybe a little bit of shine on top of the belly, I think. So the belly button should be like on the upper part of this, I think, more or less near the middle. So more or less over here. Alright. So we kinda have this shape. Not too big. And then over here, I think. Yeah, I think something like this. And we might change the highlight color later on. Oh, this is way higher than it should. Way higher. None of these should come over here, I think. Maybe this can come a little bit higher though. Something like this. I don't like this highlight, it makes it change the shape. So I think I will just get rid of it. There we go, we just get these two. And then here we just make the chest area like a little bit darker. There we go. so we get like a plausible shadow. Alright, not too bad, but this should go a little bit higher. And we can add like a couple more pixels. We can go higher over here, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, I think this works. We will fix a little bit of deformation in here, not because we need to, but just in case. For good practice. There we go. Alright, something like this. So now we can work on the top part of the chest. This part will appear. This is what we will work on now. And it's over here, right? So I will just like mark it and see how this looks. And it's like too high. We should lower it. Maybe something like this. Like this should be enough of the shape for the chest. Yeah, I think this works. We can make this rounder a little bit. We can add a little bit of highlight. We can even extend this down to make it look like a decent approximation. There we go. And then add like some highlights in here. We can probably like raise this a little bit. I'm thinking just a couple pixels. There we go. Yeah, much better. And now we can lower the highlight. Or maybe even the whole thing. I'm thinking, maybe. Yeah, I think this works. We can maybe move the highlight closer to this part. Yeah, I think this works. Maybe we can go even lower, to be honest. And make it rounder. Yeah, there we go. Not bad, but this part is a little bit deformed. Should be more like this. Alright, much better. With this we can now add the collarbones. Let me see, should be over here, I think. I think this makes sense. Why is this? Oh, where? Okay, whatever. Took few seconds to save for some reason. And the music is going crazy. Why? Man, I am sorry about that. We should lower this a few pixels, and I think I will call it a day because I'm getting every single sign from heaven itself. But today is not the day for this. Alright. We can even move this a little bit to the center, I think. Or maybe just extend this like this. I think this is going to look well. Perfect. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bran. Like that sucks. Upside is that now you can test the whole flow of the game from the start to the end, which is always a good thing to do. Alright, I think this works. So with this we got like the main shape of the front of the body. I think we'll do the back too, just to finish the block. And then call it a day, and maybe we will continue at some other point. Alright, so let's go here, let's see the back. And the back is a very similar shape. We'll just make this. And we don't need to add almost anything in here, just maybe a little bit of a shadow in here, some creases. Maybe this part? I don't know what's the name in English. I should see some anatomy tutorials in English, because a lot of these things I only know the name in Spanish, and you know, that's not practical given my circle of action. Alright, I think this works. It can be a little bit closer to the center. This we can squeeze a little bit. Probably. This should be a little bit more like this. Yeah, something like this. There we go, much better. Oh yeah, sure, I am thinking Anne will appear whenever we bang a bot. She will swing her hammer and just squish it, which probably means I also need to make a model for bots. We'll see. Alright, this works pretty well, to be honest. It flows pretty well. I must say, I am surprised. So I think we don't need to add a lot of detail to this. This should just move a little bit over here. We should make sure that everything looks the way it should. And just make sure that this part of the neck is the normal fur color. Oh hey DNG, that's great! I can't wait to see it in the Discord. Which by the way, for everyone new in here, we got a Discord server and it's a real fun time in there. We get to show our work, there is like a lot of neat artists in there. And it's just fun all around. Okay, so I will pick this color and just add some shapes for the neck. Just like this. And then I will pick this other shadowy color. I will add this and this. There we go. And then I will also add one line over here. There we go. So now I get scared like that. Hi QC, thank you. You know what? Perfect timing. Let's just watch this again. Look at that, everyone. We are only waiting for this only a few days. Next Tuesday, we will react to this. We will see all of the game announcements, including my own. I cannot wait for you to see this. It was so hard to make the trailer, so many stuff in there, and I wanted to add even more, but that will wait for later. Yeah, indeed, like, I wish I could move like that. But you know what is the best part about this? Streaming wise, like for everyone in here that is watching this and you want to see me work on this, like the best part is you will get to see me work on the game on stream. Because right now I've been working like in secret, I haven't shown anything. But once this is announced, I will start working on stream on this, and you will see me work on those animations, those assets. It will be fun. It will be real fun. Alright, back to Blender. And we need to make sure that this also fits. So we will do this. And now we can do something like this. There we go. Alright, there we go. So with this, we got the torso down. And I think I will modify a little bit the colors just before we move on. I will get all of these and I will just try and get a good highlight color. This one is not bad, but there is like too much contrast. This works. We can add a middle tone too, like this. And now everything will be smoother. There we go, same with this part. And of course here too. Alright, and I think this will help a whole lot. Because we can even have different areas with different width. And that helps us sculpt. There we go. We should do the same with the bat. Alright. And this looks infinitely better already. Alright, so maybe this will be it for today. Maybe... Yeah, it's a shiny booty because she's got like a shiny set of clothes. I'm proud of the muscles too. Like this arm was so hard to make. Maybe this should move a little bit down, I think. Let's actually do that before I forget. There we go. Oh, hi, Belzy! Hi there! Happy to see ya! And you come swinging the Felicia emote! Love your work, Belzy Ban. In any way you prefer me to call you. We were getting ready to wrap for today, but you know, having a cool artist like you in here makes me want to continue for a little bit. Belzy is cool? Okay, we'll go with Belzy. Seriously, love your work. You know what, let's make the legs. I think we can make the legs and call it a day. Let's see, we should add probably this point. Oh, thank you. I think tummies are super hard to make. Well, to be honest, tummies are hard to make. Boobs are hard to make. Boots are hard to make. Everything that is soft is hard to make in 3D. I don't know why. But you know, we must try. It's worth it, exactly, as you said. Totally worth it. So let's come back to Ace Pride and we got this in here. So I will get what I think will be the shape. And just have the pants like over here. I think this is a good cut-off point. There we go. Saving and going back in here. Yeah, perfect. Maybe we can even... Let's see, let's compare it to the armor. Yeah, it's perfect. It's the perfect spot. There we go. Alright. So let's see. Maybe this part should come a little bit up. Or maybe this one is the one that should. There we go. Because we can make sure that the pants are straight in the model. There we go. Alright, and now we can make the muscles. We won't add as much detail as in the arms. So I think I will just add like a shadow. I will add the kneecap, little bit of shadow on the bottom. So we got this. We got this. And we got like this, maybe. No, I believe this is
Got a
the
message
front.
from our pal Little Norwegians.
Well, let's see.
They say the following. Speaking of muscles, everyone unshrimp.
Everyone on shrimp, you heard that? Oh my god, I cracked. By the way, Balser, did you see the announcement that I made yesterday? I want to play it again, to be honest. Ow! Look at this. I am so proud. Seriously. All of the characters that you haven't seen yet, all of the little animations and interactions that I'm working on. Seriously, I can't wait to get crazy with this. Next Tuesday, everyone. Next Tuesday. Alright, so this is about the height of the kneecaps. Should be a little bit like this. There we go. And then we get this highlight that we really didn't use that much. And we will add it in here. Alright, we should probably raise this a little bit. There we go. And we can add a little bit of shadow in here. Now let me check some leg muscle references. Alright, so what I should do is have like a line that comes over here. Maybe a little bit more pronounced. Something like this. Something like this maybe. And then in the back is tricky, there's not a whole lot of references for that. But I think we can just like have this. I think. There we go, something like this. But I don't really like it. It looks like something's cracked in there. So I think I will get rid of this. Maybe just hint it a little bit near the top. There we go, and that should be it. To be honest, we really don't need more. Now we need to make sure that things are the right size in here, because the legs are way shorter than the base model. So we really don't need as much real estate in there. There we go. All right. These two should be the same. Okay. Same with these. Alright, there we go. I think this works. Maybe these can be a little bit lower. Alright, alright. There we go. Oh, everything got reconnected. I hope nothing went wrong with the stream. But anyway, I think this is it for today. I know it's not exciting, I wish we could have made more. But hey, maybe another day. We will continue, we could continue soon. So let's go to the just chatting thing for a sec. There we go, looking at the front.
Hey Mole Gatto. Poly has a message for you. It says, glad I could hang out. Have a good day, laughing face.
Laughing face. Thank you. Seriously. So everyone in here, regulars, lurkers, new people, old people, thank you. Let's check this for the last time while we raid someone, will ya? Let's see. Who's online today? Oh sorry, I think audio is coming double. There we go. Maybe we can go with God. God's drawing, I always love that. So yeah, everyone say hi to God. Have a fantastic day. Thank you, Melcy. I am happy with this. And yeah, everyone check this out for the last time today. I just love it so much. I'm so proud of it. So, okay, everyone, see you soon, okay? Bye.